This is actually my Cybertruck. This is what I should have had. Maybe one day. Let me explain why it's not completely gone. A $50,000 truck is now a $100,000 truck, and I just can't justify that kind of expense. This is out of my budget. I don't build anything, I don't haul anything, I don't tow anything, and so do I really need a truck? No. The Cybertruck is probably not the most ideal vehicle. Okay, you've seen the title and you've seen the thumbnail, so you already know I'm not taking delivery of my Cybertruck. So in today's video, we're going to talk about what are my rationale and the reasonings behind not taking delivery and why I came to that conclusion. Let's get into it. Okay. So the first reason is 4 years ago when I pre-ordered the Cybertruck, it was $100. And I actually pre-ordered it 30 minutes after it rolled out on stage, after I let the visuals of that truck sink in. And I pre-ordered it. I said, you know what? For that range, for that price, it makes sense. 4 years later, where we are today, what was actually launched came in quite high as far as price-wise. So I pre-ordered a $50,000 truck. What they launched was that same truck at $80,000. That's a $30K increase. For some people, that might be okay. I get it, inflation, but not only was it a $30K increase, but now what they've launched is called the Foundation Series. It's basically the first off the line, the get it first, the early adopters. And so you get a bunch with it. You get some branding, you get some accessories, you get the cool tech with the power share and so forth. So it's definitely making it worth it, but it's an added $20,000. So my $50,000 truck from 4 years ago, today, is going to cost me $100,000. That's double of what I had budgeted for. So in all honesty, I'm priced out. This is out of my budget. A $50,000 truck is now a $100,000 truck, and I just can't justify that kind of expense. That's the first reason why I'm deciding not to go with the Cybertruck. Let me talk to you about the second reason. Now, the second point as to why I've decided against the Cybertruck is basically on needs versus wants. Is the Cybertruck amazing? Yeah. Do I want it? Hell yes. Do I need it? No. And so that leads me to a couple examples. Number one, when we pre-ordered the Cybertruck 4 years ago, and I bring that up a lot because that's what I initially saw, the Cybertruck was a 6-seater vehicle. Now, being a family of 4, 6 seats is awesome. It's super helpful to be able to fit more people in your vehicle. Today, the Cybertruck is only a 5-seater. That's point number one. Point number two is, in all honesty, I don't build anything, I don't haul anything, I don't tow anything, and so do I really need a truck? No, I'm not going to be doing truck things. And I get it, there's a lot of non-truck owners that are going to be buying a Cybertruck, and no hate to any of you guys, but for me and for my family, the Cybertruck is probably not the most ideal vehicle. Now, if I, in fact, needed a vehicle today, I mean, we have a 3 and a Y, we are good. We don't need a vehicle. But if I needed one, and I had $100,000 burning a hole in my pocket, the right vehicle for me would probably be the Rivian R1S. But that's a story for another day. Right now, we're talking Cybertruck. And so that was another big factor as to why I'm not taking delivery of the Cybertruck. Now, we are in Dublin, California, actually, right by the service center. Why are we here? Because that's where my Cybertruck is. Yes, it's ready to be picked up, or it was ready to be picked up a couple days ago. The service center let me know multiple times that it was ready to be picked up, and I eventually declined delivery. I made sure that they are going to give it to a long-time reservation holder, and so we're here to say goodbye. And I know some of you guys wondering, well, Raj, why did you even configure it then if you knew all of the previous points? Let me talk to you about that one sec. Okay, I know. Raj, why did you still configure your Cybertruck if you knew that this wasn't the right vehicle for you? Well, I was hedging my bets. I was hoping that maybe through a sponsorship or working with a company that it would help to offset the cost of this Cybertruck. Unfortunately, nothing really worked out, and that's okay. Thus, we're here today. Thus, we canceled our Cybertruck order, and today we're here at Dublin to say goodbye to what could have been ours. But this doesn't mark the end. No, after Dublin pinged me multiple times to pick up my truck, and then after I declined, I told them not to cancel my order, but to delay it. So they said, we'll check back in the summer, maybe June, and we'll see if situations have changed then. It doesn't change any of the requirements, but hopefully, maybe the price will have changed by then. I don't know. Time will tell, so let's see. Okay, so we're at Tesla Dublin, and I just talked to them inside. You know, it's kind of cool to talk to them and then realize that this is actually my Cybertruck. This is what I should have had. It's getting charged up. They're going to clean it up, and they're actually going to reassign the VIN. I think the sticker's right in here. There it is, all-wheel drive. And then VIN is in the 1500s. I don't want to put the exact VIN on here, but yeah, there it is in all its glory. That should have been mine. So long, Cybertruck. Maybe one day. Let me explain why it's not completely gone. Let me explain. Now, you see, the other reason why I canceled my order was because of value. Recently, Tesla's made some severe, drastic adjustments to pricing. Now, that's in a good way for customers because every time they save, they're adjusting the prices to pass on the savings. But it's killed the resale market of Teslas, causing dramatic losses to vehicles. And I foresee the same thing happening with the Cybertruck, especially since now there's essentially a $20K markup that doesn't really need to be there, nor does everybody need. Soon, that $20K markup is going to be gone, and the resale price, as more come out, is going to follow. I mean, it's economics of vehicles, they depreciate as time goes on. So if I delay my purchase, maybe I might be able to get it at a cheaper price. Thus, I've delayed my purchase. Value is extremely important, and this is just me being financially responsible. It sucks, but adulting sucks. Yeah. Financially responsible to not spend $100,000 on a Cybertruck is the perfect example of being financially responsible and adulting. Anyway, guys, I'm curious to know, what do you think about my decision? Do you think I made the right decision, or do you think I made the wrong decision? What would you do in my situation? What are you planning to do? Do you have a Cybertruck on order? Are you going to go through with it, or are you thinking about maybe delaying or waiting till later? Are you making the right decision? Or are you making the wrong decision? I'm curious to know what camp you're in, whether I made the right decision. Let me know down in the comments down below. And if you haven't already, make sure to hit that thumbs up button if you liked this video, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll catch you guys next time. See ya.